ALS is a devastating medical diagnosis. It's also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It's progressive and it's incurable.
But late last month, a new drug was given fast-track approval, and it's expected to change the lives of a small group of patients with a form of the disease that is hereditary. One of the lives is in Cape Coral, and she shared her exclusive story with the Wink News health and medical reporter Amy Osher.
Amanda Sifford's family tree holds a secret of an incurable disease that took the lives of many of her relatives.
My father had ALS. He passed away in May of 2013. My grandfather was one of 9, I believe, and 7 had it. So when you look down their family lines, like my grandfather had 3 kids, all 3 passed from ALS.
Why them nobody knows, ALS is largely a mystery.
Most of the time we do not know what causes or what predisposes a person to ALS. It can be genetic, it can be exposure, it can also be through trauma.
Its progression is much the same. Dr. Bryant Vaughn works closely with patients at Lee Health's ALS clinic. A neuromuscular disease, ALS kills motor neurons in the brain and spinal cord.
Unfortunately, it is progressive. It continues to weaken the body, weaken the arm, the legs, the voice, the oral pharynx, and even the diaphragm, which ultimately leads to a patient's demise.
Amanda knows this story well. She saw ALS slowly sap the life from her father.
I don't think that there is anything worse. So to see somebody there just trapped in their body and not able to do anything.
The number of ALS cases in Amanda's family points to a rare genetic mutation. It only accounts for 200 cases in this country. That comes out to about 330 people, including Amanda.
I knew this was in my future. I knew that ALS was, I've known it's in my future.
She has few symptoms, mostly muscle spasms in her hands and feet, along with weakness. But more than anything, Amanda has hope. A new fast-track drug was approved this month. It potentially slows progression by addressing the faulty gene.
The function of this drug is to reduce the amount of SOD1 mutated gene in the cerebrospinal fluid.
Given her family history, Amanda took part in a research study. She will be among the first to get this groundbreaking drug, an option no one in her family ever had.
Just to know that I would have somewhat of a normal life would be, it's unthinkable.
Tomorrow is something she never takes for granted. Amy Osher, Wink News.